Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barça It Matters for another video comprising all the latest news updates and transfers roundup related to Football Club Barcelona. In this particular episode, we have covered a major issue as Laliga has taken an absolutely humongous step to make sure that Messi stays at Barça. Meanwhile, the departure of a veteran defensive midfielder seems to be imminent, while a Brazilian player is reported to be on the exit ramp along with many more such updates. So make sure to watch this video till the very end without skipping over any part. We have a small request for our audience. Over 80% of our channel's viewers are consistently watching our videos but without subscribing to the channel. As for our subscribers, only 28% of them have turned on all the notifications for the channel and enabled the YouTube app notifications. So those who haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, press the bell icon, select all and then enable the YouTube app notifications to keep enjoying our videos. Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. Laliga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League One, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video. To start off with today's news roundup, first up, we've brought you the news of a 2-1 defeat that Barcelona suffered yesterday in their pre-season friendly against Red Bull Salzburg. Uruguayan central defender Ronald Araujo was the highlight of the game with his brilliant performances in the back. He said in the post-match press interview that it has been a good test for the team. They're on the right track and they hope to have Messi soon with the group. Also speaking in the post-match press conference, manager Ronald Koeman said that the system of playing with 3 central defenders at the back gave them a lot of positive things last season, but this does not necessarily mean that they will continue to play with this system during the new season as well. The Dutchman also praised Salzburg during his interview. He said that the rival played with great intensity and it has been a good preparation for the team ahead of the new season. He does not like to lose, but he is happy with what they have done after a week of this pre-season tour. Barça Vice President Rafa Yuste also praised Ronald Koeman. He said that Barcelona have a brave coach. They have always emphasized that. This coach gives young players many opportunities to express themselves. Moving on to the next news update, trusted journalist Javier reports that Ansu Fati's recovery is going spectacularly well and that there is a lot of optimism within the club. The aim is to return sometime after the international break in September. Going to the next one, we have some massive updates regarding the contract renewal situation of Lionel Messi. It's now been officially confirmed that La Liga have secured a deal with the CVC Investments to inject 2.7 billion Great British pounds into the league. This will help Barcelona register the new signings and complete the contract renewal of Messi. This deal also gives the clubs of the league much more flexibility in the financial fair play. As per the report of Madrid-based news publication Barça, with this agreement between La Liga and CVC, Barcelona will receive 270 million euros while Real Madrid will receive 261 million euros. 15% of the total money that the La Liga clubs will receive can be used for new signings without having to sell players. So this means that Barcelona can spend 40.5 million euros without adding the revenues of their player sales. Reporting further on this issue, top-tier journalist Ferran Correas claims that Barca will now be able to register Messi and the rest of their signings without any problems. The agreement with the Argentine could be announced as early as today. Messi and his father will meet Barcelona today, a meeting which could have a definitive outcome for the Argentine's new deal at the club of his life. Meanwhile, journalist Miguel Rico reports that Messi will hold his traditional inaugural speech at the Joan Trophy game. The Argentine star has already arrived in Barcelona to sign his new contract. However, there are also some doubts regarding this massive investment acquired by La Liga. According to the report of Spanish publication Mundo Deportivo, at the moment, Barcelona are prudent and somewhat skeptical about this principal agreement between La Liga and the CVC investment fund. The club want to study it thoroughly before finally agreeing to it officially. Barcelona do not see the operation of La Liga with CVC clearly. Their salary limit will be increased by 42 million euros, but they consider it bad business to sell the television rights for 40 years from now. Bread for today and hunger for tomorrow is how the club interprets it at the moment. Going to the next news update, Jordi Cruyff joined Barcelona's official team camp in Austria yesterday. He will be working for the club from now on. Up next, Mundo Deportivo reports that Gerard Pique has done extra training today to recover his best ever version. The Catalan centre-back is motivated and wants to be a key player for the team in this season. Going to the next news update, we have the comments of Getafe and former Barcelona defender Marc Cucurella regarding Riqui Puig. He said in his latest interview that he respects Riqui's decision to stay at Barcelona, but if he were him, he would go out to play games and learn other ways of playing football to come back in the following year as a developed version of himself. Cucurella further said that he left Barca because they did not count on him for the first team. He thought that his time at Barca B was over. They said that he was going on a pre-season tour with the first team, but in the end they did not call him. However, he also assured that if Barca ever calls him back, he would say yes to the club. Major news coming up next, as Mundo Deportivo reports that one of the appointments that Matthew Alemany has scheduled for today is with Arturo Canales, the representative of both Umtiti and Gerard Pique, with the former to talk about his departure from the club and with the latter for the contractual matter, which is already considered resolved. Next up, we might have some good news, as Sport reports that La Liga will begin the season with 40% capacity of fans in the stadiums. With that, we conclude today's news roundup. Now moving on to the transfer section, at number 1, we have a major update by British news publication BBC. It states that Spanish defender Aymeric Laporte has reportedly made it clear to Manchester City that he wants out of the club. Barcelona are in line and in the pole position to sign him. Going to the next transfer update, we have a report by top-tier journalist Gabriel Sanz. It states that there will be a meeting between the agent of Umtiti and Barcelona today. Umtiti has registered his best physical caliber. The Frenchman is at levels even higher than when he signed in 2016, and the results have surprised the club. But despite the obvious improvement, Barca's decision has been made and he will have to leave the club in this summer. Going to the next one, Granada want Inaki Pena as per the report of Mundo Deportivo, but Barcelona have stalled the operation because they are waiting for Luis Neto's future. If the Brazilian were to leave, Pena would stay and become the second goalkeeper of the first team behind the likes of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Journalist Ferran Martinez reports that Neto has several options to leave, including Arsenal and Villarreal, but it does not seem like his departure is imminent at the moment. For the next transfer update, we have a report by reliable journalists Fernando Polo and Roger Torreo. It states that Felipe Coutinho has been shortlisted by Tottenham Hotspurs. The English club has placed the Brazilian among the objectives in case they end up selling Harry Kane. His representative, Kia Jourabchian, has already started making moves for the Spurs. Reporting on the situation of Antoine Griezmann, Spanish publication Deporte Cuatro states that Griezmann has been clear. Either he plays at Barcelona or at Atletico Madrid next season. He does not contemplate any other option. Up next, trusted journalist Raz Amir reports that there are negotiations between Barcelona and Maccabi Tel Aviv on the transfer of Remanai. Maccabi offered to pay 1.5 million euros for half of his player card. There have been negotiations for several weeks. The player has a number of other options as well. For the next transfer update, we have yet another report by reliable journalist Gabriel Sanz. It states that Miralem Pjanic is very close to joining Juventus. He did not play against RB Salzburg yesterday as a precaution because the transfer is just a matter of days. In a similar report, Spanish publication Diario AS states that Bosnian midfielder Miralem Pjanic has already bid farewell over the past few days to some members of the technical staff. It seems like his departure is more than imminent. That's all the news we could collect for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, select all and enable all the YouTube app notifications. We have always been overly impressed by your response to our videos. So in this episode, we have decided to set a target of 550 likes. Please Qlers, help us reach our target on this episode as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. VISÇA el Barça, VISÇA el Catalunya.